My goodness. All I gotta say is the Maharaja, baby. You'll get that later. If you don't already get it. If you don't already get it, you'll get it. You'll understand my excitement. Oh my, I'm like, I'm not even being sarcastic right now. I know it sounds like I'm being sarcastic. I'm really not. like I'm really excited about this. Anyway, Backlash. Overall thoughts. It had its factor, as they say. But also I feel like it was pretty good. I felt like it was pretty good. I don't want to compare it to Takeover because like we do that every time and we always say the same thing, so I'm not gonna do it. But if you haven't watched Takeover, that's something you should do. But overall, I feel like the show was really good. My boy Big Red got robbed. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna come out and just go ahead and let y'all know. If you're looking at this show, to watch Big Red not get robbed, you're in trouble. But but overall, I mean, I thought the show was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. Let's see. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I think there were some duds in the show, but it wasn't too bad. Casey, any overall thoughts on this show?
It's kind of hard not to compare the main roster shows to TakeOver, especially when they have them on the same weekend, which I feel like WWE shouldn't do anymore. I mean, unless it's like one of the big four, because the big four are big enough to, even when you have a really good TakeOver, you can still kind of have a good, main roster pay-per-view, whether it's WrestleMania, Survivor Series, whatever, Royal Rumble. But I think for like a Backlash, I think they should have, done them on different weekends, just because TakeOver usually is always good, and it was really good this weekend. So it's kind of, having to follow that. But Backlash was good. It wasn't a dud. Some of the matches I think could have been better. And some of the finishes were kind of weird to me. But all in all, if this was just on its own on, a regular weekend for pay-per-view and we didn't have, TakeOver and the UK Championship special, I would have thought, this was a really good pay-per-view. But I think just because of those shows, it kind of was brought down a notch for me. But definitely good pay-per-view.
Justin.
Yeah, I actually thought the show was
wait, I forgot. Justin didn't show up for anything. So moving. No, I'm just kidding. Justin.
I actually thought the show was pretty good. I mean, it's definitely not better than NXT TakeOver Chicago, which I kind of like that they're doing like
I told you guys not to compare. When you compare,
I'm comparing them. I don't care. I don't care what you say. But like, I kind of like, even though we're not talking about TakeOver here, I kind of like that they're doing takeovers like during these like type of B pay-per-views, like not during the main four pay-per-views. I kind of like that. I mean, I like that they're starting to bring like takeovers like to big cities like Chicago. Like, even though this isn't like during like a main four, I kind of like that. So I think I hope they keep doing this. Like, not for every single pay-per-view, but I take it to big cities like Philadelphia. I don't know. Just take it to big cities like Washington D.C. I don't know. That's the city I just came up with. This big cities, like the really big ones, like L.A.
This man talking about big cities and he brings up D.C. and Philly, bro.
Those are pretty big. Those are really big cities. Really big cities, but yeah, I thought the show was pretty good, except for a couple matches, which we'll get into in a little bit.
They need to take one to the good old Martinsville, man. I know. I heard that city right there, man. Yeah, the good old Martinsville, man. They put one in there. Yeah. Big old shitty, But let's jump right into it. The pre-show. Raise your hand if you watched the pre-show. I can't see you guys, so it doesn't matter. But raise your hand if you watched the pre-show.
Just say I if you watched the pre-show.
See what had happened was. See what had happened was. I think Casey watched the pre-show match, right?
I didn't know.
Wow, nope. You kind of suck. You're supposed to be the cleanup guy. Wow.
I watched it.
You watch? Okay.
No,
Let
no.
me make,
It was a
let me make
I
up stuff.
watched it, but it wasn't.
But anyway, well, let's just skip the pre-show. I did see the highlights. I think it was okay. Probably a typical pre-show match is what I'm expecting. I'll probably go back and watch it just because it was Aiden English and Ty Dillinger, and we don't get to see them very often. I don't feel like, as far as like decently getting pushed. So this might be a cool little match. So I'll go back and watch it and see it for what it was. But we started out with Shinsuke Nakamura, which it was funny because I can't remember which announcers did it, but they sounded just like Justin when they did it. But they said Shinsuke Nakamura's name, and it was funny. But I'm gonna let y'all give y'all thoughts on this match first. I'm gonna be honest. But Justin, thoughts on Shinsuke versus Dolph Ziggler?
I actually
This was
thought this match
Shinsuke's
was
official debut, by the way.
Yeah, official debut on the main roster. Which, I mean, he's had dark matches, but, those weren't on TV, of course. No, but this match is a really good way to kick off the show. I really like how at the beginning of the match they were doing, like, this whole technical type of wrestling type of match. I like that. That was good. These guys have really good psychology in the ring together. Like, I like their psychology with each other. Those knee strikes and kicks that Nakamura does, man. I mean, we already know those are dangerous that he does, but it was crazy during this match. I like when Ziggler came back with a kick to the knee, and then he did a leaping DDT. That was good in the match. But I thought this was a really good match. They had good back and forth moves with each other. I mean, it was a really good match. Really enjoyed it. Good way to kick off the show.
All right, Casey.
This match opening the show made me even more confused than I already was about this show. Why is Shinsuke Nakamura the poster boy, whatever, for this pay-per-view?
He's a poster man.
I'm sorry.
He's not a boy.
Why is he the poster Nakamura for this pay-per-view if, for one, he's not even having a big match, and for two, he's not even in a main event match? Like, why? Like, and we talk about, we obviously love Dolph Ziggler, but we know whenever Dolph Ziggler has a match, it's generally going to be a jobber match or just a match where he sells really well and still loses. So we knew this wasn't going to be, a main event match. But why is Shinsuke Nakamura? Unless like every new guy that comes up to the main roster from now on is just going to be, the poster person for
where's Elias Sampson's poster? Dang on it.
But I don't know. I was also annoyed with this match opening up the show because, knowing these two guys, we knew this was going to easily be probably one of the best matches of the night, just with how good both these guys are in general. And then you put them together, it's got to be an awesome match, and it was. But I just didn't like that they opened the show with this. But I no surprise that Shinsuke Nakamura won. But yeah, a good opening match. It just confused me as to why this match opened the show. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I agree. I was kind of upset that this match opened the show just because, like we said, Shinsuke was the poster boy, poster man. Sorry, I did it myself. Poster man.
Poster fella.
Yeah, poster fella. Hashtag Sheamus Shinsuke. Let's do it. But I don't know. Like that was the kind of thing about it to me. But it was a good match. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good match. Definitely a match I want to watch again. To watch a little bit more in depth. But I definitely liked it. I felt like they, kind of like Justin said, I felt like chemistry-wise they worked very well together. They did a good job of, as far as flow and everything is concerned. I love Shinsuke Nakamura's strikes just in general. Like they always look like he kills the person, because I think he does a little bit. Like I think rip,
Rip.
But this was a good match. I liked it. Definitely a good way to start the show. I don't think you can go wrong with having Dolph Ziggler start the show, but dang on it, push this man or let him walk. even though he's probably making a nice little bit of money, but still, like I want to see Dolph Ziggler do more than just job. Like I'm tired of it. And like I don't know about you guys, but for some reason, and maybe it's just me, this felt like one of those America versus some other country. Because Dolph Ziggler wears American pants now for some reason, and
he's a heel. Well,
yeah,
like,
and it was like
what
opposite. Like it was weird.
And like,
yeah,
I thought that's kind of funny. I kind of see
yeah,
that.
I did too. I was like, well, that's weird. But I just super kick to the back of the head though. Like I like that. But that's cool.
Oh yeah, dude, that was a really good spot in the match. It looks like Nakamura was dead during that.
Yeah, I kind of want to see what they're gonna do with Nakamura from here. Cause like making him the poster boy during his first pay-per-view like would make you think he may get a push really early.
I hope
and
that doesn't
I would
happen.
like to. I don't know. Like I kind of do.
Yeah,
because I mean,
I don't want them to push him too early because if they push him too early, after maybe he gets done home title, like what else would there be to do with him? You know what I mean?
Pushed AJ super early, and now is in a feud with Kevin Owens for the U.S. title. So like, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be mad, and plus, I think you gotta push some of these. Like you got to push some of these guys who were super successful in NXT fast because you kind of have to show that there's something special about NXT too. Like I think that'll help a little bit too. Like pushing Nakamura faster, wouldn't be necessarily a bad thing if they wanted to do it. Plus, people already know him, so it's not like it's necessarily an issue. But good match though. Next, we had the tag team championship match. We had the Usos versus Breezango or the Fashion Police. Before this, we had the whole what?
I didn't know if you were gonna get to that, but I have to point out.
Yeah.
Even Tyler Breeze knows how well conditioned and lovely smelling the Usos' hair is. I'm just.
I thought that was fun. That was hilarious because I thought about you immediately when you talk about how they smell good. I was freaking cracking up. But yeah, they had a little like a Law and Order type skit, but it was like Fashion Police, which was hilarious. Tyler Breeze came out as like a custodian. He came out as custodian, and it was just basically like a funny little police skit. It was funny. I enjoyed it. I was surprised that Tyler Breeze was the one that kind of not necessarily got out of character, but like got away from himself just because of like his character in general. Whereas I feel like Fandango has changed characters enough to where like I think he should have been the one that was the grandma and
he could have been Johnny Curtis again. He could have went to Johnny Curtis again.
Possible. Yeah, that's true. It could have happened. But like I just thought to me like it would have made more sense if Tyler Breeze would have been just Tyler Breeze and Fandango would have been the other guy, whatever that they were planning to do. But Tyler Breeze did it well though, I'm not gonna lie. As far as the match is concerned, I was excited because I love the Usos, especially the new reincarnation of the Usos, and not necessarily new anymore, but kind of the new reincarnation of the Usos. This is a good match. Like, as far as from a tag team perspective, like this was a good match. I think this is one of the better matches we've seen tag team wise on the main roster in a while. Because like some
before we move on, you forgot the day one is H.
Oh yeah, that was freaking hilarious. That had me cracking up too. The day one is H. Like that was funny. I was laughing at that. But as far as the match is concerned, I think this was probably one of the better tag team matches that there's been. Especially surrounding the titles on the main roster in a while. Because I think sometimes they fall short, and maybe we're just spoiled by NXT's tag team division being so good, so that might be an issue. But it was definitely a good match though. I liked it. I like that it was kind of a funny match, but it was also like both of these teams really wanted to win the titles. On top of that, Tyler Breeze using the mop at the beginning of the match was hilarious, and then when he mopped, I don't remember which Uso it was, but he mopped his face, and it was freaking hilarious. And then he came out as the grandma. And I think we got, what was it, Let's Go Grandma chance, which was funny.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. But they did a good job with this match. Freaking Fandango with that dive. I was like, where'd he get that from? I ain't never seen that ever from Fandango. Where he learned how to do that though? Like that was amazing. That was a really good dive, and I like it because it goes back to that anything it takes to win type of a situation. I also like when Tyler Breeze moved out of the way on the super kick and it hit Jey Uso. That was or Jimmy. It hit the other Uso, whichever the other Us. But yeah, this was definitely a good match. I'm never gonna know them apart. I'm gonna be honest. This is definitely a good match though. I hope they keep this feud going because I think this match did a good job of like. It's hard to say make the Fast Police look legitimate just because they did a lot of joking around, but I think once they really got into the match and they really started to be themselves, like you could really see how talented both of them really are, even and as a tag team. So I hope they keep this feud going, and I would like to see the Fast Police potentially take the titles off of the Usos. But then again, I like the Usos as champions. But I think one of the biggest issues right now in SmackDown's tag team division, and this may be because I haven't really watched it that much, I feel like it's kind of like the rest of the other divisions. I think this is a common problem with WWE is like there's the top two teams and that's it. And that's why when the Fashion Police were number one contenders, I was like, wait, they are? Like I was really surprised. So they need to like push the other tag teams like this engine. They need to push the other tag teams. So then when someone wins a number one contenders match, we're like, okay, that makes sense. And they might actually win, maybe. Probably not, but maybe. But Justin, any thoughts on the tag team title match?
Yeah, I thought this for being kind of like a comedy type of match, I thought this match was actually pretty good. And I definitely agree with you. Like, I think that Fandango should have been the person who dressed up as like the janitor and the grandma or something. You know, like I don't really understand why they have him dressed up like as that. I still kind of scratching my head like why did they do that? But you know, just have some comedy in there, I guess. But you know, I thought this was a pretty good match. I like when at the beginning of the match when he was like, I like when Tyler Breeze was like mopping the floor, like mopping the ring, and he was using the mop to his advantage. I thought that was pretty funny. And then like I like when he kept rolling around in the ring, like when Jey Uso was about to do the frog splash.
That was funny.
He just kept rolling to the other side. And then he pops back up and he does like a big drop kick. I go, okay.
Why did he do like I like his drop kicks, but he should have did the supermodel kick.
Yeah, he should have. I don't know why. And I also like when he does his big enziguri, like a big leaping enziguri. I thought that was pretty cool in the match. It completely caught me from surprise when he came out as that grandma. Like, wait, what? Because he was like down for a while, like off the apron for a while. Like, wait, where is Tyler Breeze at? And I thought that was pretty funny when one of the Usos took the dress off of Tyler Breeze and it hit JBL. I thought that was pretty funny. But no, I thought this was a pretty good match. And also when I can't remember who was it who went over the top of who went over the barricade. Was it Tyler Breeze or was it Fandango? I think it was Tyler Breeze who went over.
Yeah, it was
Tyler Breeze went over the
Fandango did his dive.
Yeah, that dive was pretty good. I like that dive also. But yeah, this match was pretty good for mainly being a comedy match. It's good. I enjoyed it.
Casey?
I don't know. I must have watched a different match because they kept saying that Tyler Breeze was there, but I couldn't find him anywhere. I mean, I'll have to rewatch the match and see if I can spot him.
I did see that janitor fella. And I also saw that grandma in there. I think this was a handicap match and they didn't say nothing.
God, but that janitor though, I want to see more of him because he was pretty good. And that old lady, man, she did some really nice drop kicks for her age. I don't know how old she is. I'd say probably like.
You calling her old? How you know she's old?
That Bronco Buster also in that corner.
I mean, she gotta be at least like late 70s maybe. She a grandma. She a grandma, so she up there. And then Tyler Breeze finally, he got into the match like halfway through. Like, bruh, like But I have no idea where the janitor and the old lady went, though. They kind of disappeared.
They went under the table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they went under the tables.
And Fandango's dive over the top was amazing. The Usos still can't do that without help. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there. They can't be doing that without the help. But I was kind of upset with the ending of this match. After all that, Fandango or Breezango did, and all the, mind games and, really working well together, they still lost. And I was like, why? It just didn't make sense to me that after all of that, they still lost. But yeah, definitely a good tag team match. Even though, Tyler Breeze came in like halfway through, and I was like, bro, where you been?
You left his partner hanging like that. You can't do that.
I know. Like, bro, that's not cool. It's not.
All right.
Also, there's one more thing I want to say about this match.
There's always one more thing you want to say.
Yeah, that's true. But I like when Tyler Breeze is wearing that skirt and he pulls it up. You can't be flashing at people like that. You can't be doing that. And also, when you hit the Bronco
Why
Buster,
was you looking, Justin? First off,
I mean, the camera was right there. I mean, they should have turned the camera away. They should have made the screen go black because we cannot be seeing that. Little kids can't.
They would have blurred it out.
I would have been laughing during that. Oh man, that was so funny. But yeah, that's all I wanted to add. I thought that was funny also.
Let's get to Baron Corbin versus Sami Zayn, the first shock and awe match of the night. Casey, because I know you were happy about the end of this match, I wasn't. I'm gonna let you talk about this match first.
Well, first of all, I was I'm not even gonna lie. I wasn't even paying attention to this match because I was pretty sure with the way that WWE has successfully made me not enjoy Sami Zayn matches because they constantly job him out to everybody. I was pretty sure that's what was gonna happen and he was gonna lose.
It was leaning that way.
And then when he won, I'm like, wait, what? Wait, what? What? He gonna get killed on Tuesday, so that's how that's gonna go. Just gonna get killed. Justin, DJ, anybody?
I like this match. I did. I was expecting Baron Corbin to win though. Like the same thing you were saying. Like I was watching it and I was kind of like, Baron Corbin's gonna win. He was using the power game and all that, wearing him down. It was a pretty good match. I'm still like, I think that, and that's kind of one of the issues that I'm having too. Is like Sami Zayn won this match, and I'm happy that Sami Zayn finally wins. But aren't they supposed to be trying to push Baron Corbin?
No.
Like last month, we were thinking Baron Corbin was going to be Intercontinental Champion, and now he's losing to relative jobber Sami Zayn. So I just don't know. Like consistency wise, I don't like it personally. But Justin, thoughts on Sami Zayn versus Baron Corbino?
I thought this was a pretty decent match. Both the guys worked well, but I was completely, threw me off like that Sami Zayn actually won a pay-per-view match. And mainly Baron Corbin had control of this match, and then pretty much, Sami Zayn did his big goal comeback and won the match. But you know what? Here's why I got to think in my head. That Money in the Bank's a month away, okay? Now, they usually have the Money in the Bank winner pretty much start losing before they actually win the Money in the Bank. So I'm like, I kind of have a feeling that they might be giving Baron Corbin going to be giving them that Money in the Bank soon. Maybe that's why they made him lose this match here. Because prior leading up to the Money in the Bank, they usually always have whoever's going to win it pretty much lose all their matches. So I kind of see that happening here. I think that's why they give Sami Zayn to win. I kind of see that. And that's usually what happens. I see that with pretty much everybody else.
Casey, I hate you.
That happened with Dean Ambrose. It happened with who won it the year before?
Sheamus?
Did Sheamus win it that year before? Yeah, it happens with them. It happened with Rollins, and it's gonna.
Sorry, Justin.
Corbin's gonna win it here.
Casey sent me something on Twitter, and bruh, I hate him for probably like that. Next. Next, we had the arrival of the Maharaja, baby. You're probably, at this point in the show, I'm thinking this man's gonna be your new world champion. Like that's just how it's gonna be. Like, and I was excited. I was like the Maharaja. He does the weird thing with the curl of his finger. I don't know why he does that. It scares me a little bit. I'm kind of concerned, but I love it though. But yeah, I was excited. I like how the Bollywood Boys kind of pulled up in like a freaking Jeep in front of him or something like that. I thought that was funny. Or not the Singh brothers or whatever. The Bollywood Boys, quit tripping. But yeah, I like this. I like Jinder Mahal, the Maharaja, baby. I like that he proclaiming that he gonna be champion, and I was like, you right. Justin, thoughts?
I don't really have thoughts on this.
Casey, do you have any thoughts?
I can't stop watching that video.
What are you laughing so hard about? Like, what is this? I'm out of the loop here.
You should send it to Justin and make fun of Justin about it. So.
It's about me.
It's not. But next we had the welcoming committee.
Yeah, send it to
going
me.
up against Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Naomi. Bruh, Carmella. I don't know if it was the red or what, but she was on tonight. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it was like the confidence or something. Like, that was something about Carmella that I was just like, bruh, you got it tonight. But
there you go, Justin.
I definitely this match was okay. It was funny. We talked about how the other tag team match was kind of
What?
It was a little bit better. It was a little bit better than kind of your usual tag team match. This was your usual tag team match. Your usual 6-man tag team match. But or 6-woman. Sorry. But I like how the welcoming committee, they kind of dominated a little bit early on the numbers game. They should know how to work together a little bit more than obviously Naomi, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte should. I like that. I definitely thought it was, it was an okay match. Yeah, I just felt like it was kind of just typical, unfortunately. But I like that the welcoming committee got the win because, like, I think they should make them look strong instead of having them last for like a month and be like, you know what, see ya. Like, nah, just go ahead and let them kind of last a little bit because, like, you don't really get a lot of like good women's factions. I don't feel like you kind of get. We had PCB / the submission sorority. You had what was it? The other acronyms that was there as well. You had them too. Team what was it? Team Bad, and then
Team Bad and Blonde,
and then you had the other one. But yeah, like I feel like a lot of these like female factions don't last, and you got James Ellsworth, so pretty much another
that goof.
But I liked it. I mean, I thought this match was okay. I liked that the welcome committee won most importantly, and Tamina's back. Yay! Just
I didn't really care much about this match. I mean, I was just playing. You would talk. We were in the same call, DJ.
Suck.
We were in the same call, DJ, because you heard me playing that game. You know what I mean?
You kind of suck.
You suck. But I mean, I was kind of surprised that the welcoming committee won. I mean, who's going to take them seriously? The welcoming committee. I mean, seriously. And James Ellsworth is in there, so I mean, I can't even take James Ellsworth seriously.
How are you surprised? They've beat up everybody since they formed.
I mean, yeah, but I just can't take them serious. Seriously, I with this James Ellsworth in there, maybe if they take James Ellsworth, I might be able to take him.
Okay, more important topics. What was up with Carmella? Like, what was it tonight? Like, Casey, do you have any thoughts on Carmella?
No, she be looking good.
She always looking good.
But about this match here, I'm sure glad they didn't put the title on the line at all at a pay-per-view, because that would be terrible.
I actually think didn't Justin like the fact the title wasn't on the line? Pretty sure he did.
But I like.
No, I wanted the title to be on the line. That's what I said. I wish it was online.
But
no, but oh yeah, I remember what I said. I said that I wouldn't mind if what I said I wouldn't mind if the title whoever pinned the person would become the champion. You know what I mean? Like say if since Natalia pinned somebody, you made.
All right, Casey. Thank you. Moving on.
I didn't know I sounded like that, but this was an okay match. Commentary. I forgot who it was on commentary, but one of them on commentary at one point said Naomi needed to dig down deep, and that's why she's a 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion. And I was like, correction. The reason she's a 2-time Women's Champion was because she got hurt the first time, so she had to drop the title. I had to be an asshole and point that out. But I don't know. I wish the title.
You have to dig down deep to fight through injury. Yeah, goop.
Yeah, but if she
ask your boy Finn.
If she didn't get injured the first time, she probably would have only been a 1-time champion by now. That's the only reason she's a 2-time champion right now, is because she won it back after the injury. Anyway.
So when Finn win the Universal title, I'm going to say the same thing.
No, you won't. You won't. No, you won't. Bet.
He gonna win it back. But yeah, it's getting to the point where it's like, what's the point of caring about these titles because I don't even think did they even defend it on the last pay-per-view that Naomi was on?
WrestleMania.
Or was that WrestleMania?
That was WrestleMania. Wait, was it? Yeah, that was WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's when Alexa Bliss lost. What a day.
Bruh.
Well, the last time they defended the title was on SmackDown.
What a day, man.
That's
the last time.
I think they need, especially on pay-per-views, you need to defend the title, or what's the point? Like, yeah.
True.
But, yeah, we had the welcoming committee against Team NBC.
The TV channel against that team.
Yeah.
I know he tried to make that joke.
The welcoming committee versus NBC.
Boo!
Get off the stage.
Was that it? I think that was it.
Get it? Because Naomi, Becky, Charlotte.
I think we get it.
Yeah, I think we get it.
PCB. Bad.
But Paige ain't there no more, so it can't be PCB. Now.
Wait, what was our other team called? Like, what was that? What they called before they were PCB?
Team the other team, yeah. But
the submission.
Like, what were they called? Like, they had like some exhibition. I don't know. Like, they went off this like porn name. Remember that?
Yeah, Submission Sorority.
Submission Sorority, yeah.
Why'd you have to remind him of that? Why?
That was terrible.
And then we're gonna be terrible influences.
We literally said it like 5 minutes ago, and he forgot.
That's true. I think I said it. We had Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles for the United States Championship. I know Justin was looking forward to this match. So, Justin, thoughts on this match?
Best match, and I know that about that. Like, these guys. Like, we knew these guys were going to have a great match from the start. Yeah, we didn't know these guys were going to have a great match from the start. I like the in-ring chemistry, like from the same match, like from the first match. I like this. I cannot talk today.
What would you like though? I need to know. What'd you like?
Any day?
I like the in-ring chemistry between them both. God.
Oh,
Yeah. I like the in-ring chemistry between them.
you
I like when
things.
Hmm?
Do you like their scheme of things?
I do like their scheme of things. Yeah, I do like their scheme of things. I like when what was that on the ring apron?
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah,
That what did AJ Styles do? Was it the
the
clothesline?
suplex.
Yeah, that suplex on the ring apron. Ooh, that was nasty. That was just nasty.
What was that reaction?
Ooh.
What would you say?
It would be the same way. It wasn't.
What would you say was crisp?
What?
Would you say there was no botching?
What'd you say then?
Bruh.
So it was smooth and no botching, right?
Yeah, smooth and no botching. Smooth, no botching. Yeah, definitely. Botch.
I think Justin lost his train of thought.
I don't think
No, I haven't lost my train of thought. Hey, fuck off. No, but I kind of like how they still made AJ Styles look strong towards the end of the match with him losing by a count out. Like, it didn't make him get pinned. So it kind of feels like they're going to be continuing this rivalry, maybe to Money in the Bank. And I wouldn't mind seeing this rivalry continue because, have more great matches between them. Or, they probably just might do this, have a rematch on SmackDown and have AJ Styles win on SmackDown. And,
Winning it on the U.S. title, stop it.
I know, but hey, maybe he might. You never know.
This got it back.
What?
Just got it back.
True, but I mean, until AJ Styles gets back up to the main event scene, they could put the title around his waist. But I don't know. But it was a good match here. I enjoyed it. Best match of the night. Go watch it.
All right. I definitely like the finish of this match, though.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, boy.
You weren't.
Yeah, with his leg caught in the announce table.
You didn't say that.
I said that's what I was talking about. I like that.
I didn't hear it. Casey, did you hear it?
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
So
Whatever.
I like that. I'm trying to figure out how they did that. How he do that though? But yeah, definitely a good match. I was excited for it coming in too. I like Justin said, I feel like they work very well together. I don't know why they work very well together, but they do. I think they're just really good at like adapting to other people's styles. So like it was like the perfect fit. I want this feud to continue because I want to see more matches from them. But with Shinsuke Nakamura so close to AJ Styles all the time, I'm just saying. But anyway, Casey.
I don't know. This was one of the matches I was looking forward to. AJ and Kevin always have really good matches together. Even before their time in WWE, they had really good matches. There was one in House of Hardcore more recently, and then one back in PWG a while back. And then they've had obviously good matches in WWE since they've been in WWE. They've had a couple matches together. So we knew they were going to have a good match. And it was, I just didn't like the finish. I would have been fine if Kevin Owens beat him down and he tied his feet together with, Cable. But the fact that he just so happened to slip his foot down the hole and it happened to come up with cables around it, I was like, no, that is complete bull.
That's how it works sometimes. Have you never have you never gotten something lost somewhere and then you pull up and there's a bunch of cables? That makes logical sense to me.
It doesn't. And if you watch it back, you can see AJ actually putting the cables around his foot.
Nah, he didn't do that.
He did that. I don't know. I just didn't like the finish.
It still makes him look strong, he
it makes him look stupid because he put cables around his foot and I saw it.
Why are you gonna put tables around your own foot, AJ? Come on, man.
Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta be so stupid? Huh? Why you gotta be stupid? Stupid idiot.
But anyway, let's get to what should have been match of the night, but my boy was robbed. We got Big Red, Eric Rowan going up against Luke Harper, and Big Red was robbed. That's all. That's my entire thoughts on this match. Big Red was robbed. I couldn't even concentrate because I knew that they was gonna rob my boy. They was gonna rob. They were pushing. He need to go somewhere else where he be used to his potential. But I do like his character though. As far as like, I like that he's still like out of his mind a little bit. And he kind of, cause I think he never lost the Wyatt family thing, especially during the second portion, like the coming back version of it. So I like that he like uses the mask and everything to kind of like keep him focused. And I don't know, it's weird, but I like it. It like still shows that kind of allegiance to like the Wyatt family that he can't let go of it. Even though we ain't gonna talk about that one time he left the Wyatt family. We ain't gonna talk about that. But he was robbed. I mean, it's just how it was. He was robbed. But you know, he was the MVP of this match. He carried.
What was he?
He was the MVP of this match.
No, before that, he was what?
The MVP of this match.
Before the MVP.
He carried Luke Harper.
Before that. Was he robbed?
Wait, what?
Was he robbed?
He was robbed.
Was he really?
He was robbed like Rob Terry. Like that's how it was, you know. But you know, definitely a good match. I like that. I like Luke Harper like trying to keep him from the mask. I thought that was kind of a little like from a storytelling standpoint. I thought that was nice. But once again, he was robbed, and I'm sticking to it. But Justin, thoughts on the robbery of Big Red Eric Rowan? Big Red, baby.
There was no robbery here. I mean, there wasn't a robbery. I didn't see anything. I didn't see any guns. There wasn't a robbery, bank robbery here. I don't know where I'm going at this. But no, this was just an average.
All them muscles coming from Eric Rowan's body, those are called guns.
Those are called guns. Hey, oh yeah, I saw them. I saw them, but he didn't use them. He didn't use them. He just like pulled them up and like he didn't use any of them. Like he didn't. It was just for show. That's all it was. It was for show. No, but this was just an average match. I mean, these guys both worked very hard, but there was no story behind this. I mean, a lot of these matches there wasn't, you know, some storytelling. But I mean, this go back to this like from like a few weeks ago with, you know, Harper pretty much wanted to get hit. You know, he got his win back here after what happened a few weeks ago on SmackDown. But I mean, why didn't this
story though? That's technically a story.
I mean, not really. I mean, they should have just kept like they should have kept continuing this though.
They did it with this match.
Yeah, but they should have kept continuing on SmackDown.
No words, Casey thought. Got it.
No. I don't know if there was a robbery. I will talk to Amy. She's a police officer. They can, you know, do the investigation, you know, see if there was a robbery. I don't think so, but you know, I'll make sure she checks.
Oh yeah, I forgot, Casey. He don't like bullies.
Did we even predict this match? Because I don't remember this.
No, because they just added it onto the card.
Yeah.
I didn't remember this match.
They added it on Talking Smack.
Oh, okay. That would explain it because I was like, bro, what?
Yeah, I was too. I was like, Big Red, baby. Actually, that was my actual thought.
But y'all remember when we wanted this match like a long time ago and we didn't get it? And now we got it, and it kind of Eric Rowan, you know, he good. He just not good enough. Like he's what Stephanie might call a D+ player. So
he just ain't getting his time to shine. That's all.
He also
push that man.
Also,
Eric Rowan greater than Luke Harper. Dang on it.
Well, according to this match, he's not. Just saying.
That's because they were cheating. I saw the pulling of the tights. He pulled his pants down, and he didn't mean
to. Oh man!
If you get that joke, I love you forever.
He's a B+ player, and he didn't mean to pull his pants down.
But he's coming back next week.
He ain't gonna be on SmackDown for a while. Nope, he ain't coming back. Nope.
You don't even know what you're talking about. His man.
Oh, I know.
You don't.
Oh, I know everything.
You don't. But anyway, Casey, were you done?
No, I was done. But you know, I do think that he honestly did not mean to pull his pants down.
You know, true.
If
You're not wrong.
Reference, then you get paying attention.
But let's jump into the main event. I'm gonna be honest. I thought Randy Orton was gonna come out first, and I wasn't even gonna be mad about it. like I know I am the most like anal about that stuff, but I wasn't even gonna be mad if Jinder came out second, cause the real champ, the Maharaja, baby. You know, I love this man. I do. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is at all, but I love this man. Okay, so let me talk to the fans out there. If you been sitting there and you've been upset because WWE ain't got, you know, it's all predictable. There's too much predictability. You can shut up right now. Okay? Second off, if you've been looking for somebody new to be pushed towards the championship and potentially even win, and you mad about this, you can shut up right now. That's what you can do. Cause like,
so, Sarah, if you watch this, he's basically telling you, you can shut up right now.
I'm not talking to anybody specifically. I'm just talking to a certain group of fans who want WWE listen to the fans, but then when they go completely like.
So you're talking about the YWC? Is that what you're talking about? The YWC?
Probably, but I'm specifically talking to those fans who want WWE to listen to them, and then when they listen to them, they're upset about it.
Oh, you're talking about the smarks. That's what you're talking about. You're talking about the smarks.
Just saying.
You think you know everything.
I've said that. I've cleared that up. I've clarified it. I put Claritin in it. Okay, but
put Claritin in it.
This match was a match. I don't know if the match wasn't great to me. I feel like Randy Orton has been the most boring champion, and I absolutely love Randy Orton. He is probably my second favorite wrestler of all time. But this match, not this match, but his run has been super boring. Like, I don't know what it is about it. It's just been like, it hasn't been that long, but still, it's just been boring. It's just been kind of like, okay, Randy Orton champion, yay, and like that's how I felt about it. So I was like ready for somebody new, and like, I'm not mad that Jinder's champion. I'm just not. I'm not gonna be mad. I was hoping for it. I was excited about it. I didn't think it was gonna happen, but I was still excited about it. Now don't get me wrong. Like, and Sarah had said this to me before, so that's why I'm not specifically talking about her anyway. I'm a little upset that there was no like true like story within this. Like, it was just kind of like, hey, Jinder, you're number one contender. Okay, now you're champion. All right, bye. I don't like that, but then again, there was a little bit of a story because Jinder Mahal was put in the number one contenders match. He made the best of his opportunities, and then he won the title.
Well, first off, he stole the title, then.
Yeah, he stole the title, then he won the title. And two, if you were cheering for the Fashion Police to beat the Usos, there's no reason why you shouldn't be cheering for Jinder Mahal to beat Randy Orton. Because it's the same concept. It's a tag. In that case, it was a tag team that hadn't been pushed, that hadn't really done anything, that had been relative jobbers since they've been on the main roster together, and they were that close to winning. And we weren't mad about that. We weren't mad about them being close to winning, and we wouldn't have been mad about them winning. So why are we mad at Jinder Mahal for winning the title when he just basically he took advantage of his opportunity? You get one opportunity sometimes, and he took advantage of it, and I ain't mad at the man. And I like that the Singh brothers got involved and helped him out. Like, that's typical heel stuff. That's good stuff. I like that. I don't know. Like I want to see where this is gonna go, but I hope they keep going with the whole I'm misunderstood character because I like that with Mustafa Ali. Like this is a very and I told Casey this off camera. This is a very similar character to Mustafa Ali's first 205 Live character where he was misunderstood. So I hope they keep doing this because I like that character, but they kind of like let go of it too quickly. So, but Justin, any thoughts on your new WWE World Champion, the Maharaja, Jinder Mahal?
Yeah, I was completely. They threw like a curveball at me when Jinder Mahal went total. Like, what in the?
I'm talking about that curve hook.
What?
You talking about that curve hook?
Yeah, that curve hook. That was just completely out of nowhere. But this match was all right for what it was, and I definitely agree with you. This run has been boring because there's not much really else to do with Randy Orton, like with his characters. I mean, you've done pretty much all you could do. I mean, you've done that Legend Killer type of thing with him. You've done that Apex Prayer type of thing with him. You pretty much done everything you could do with Randy Orton. He's kind of like he can't really do much else characters. Like with Randy Orton. You know what I'm getting at?
He's like a cooked sausage.
He's like a cooked sausage.
Once you eat him, that's about it. Like there's nothing else you can do with it.
There's nothing else you can do. Yeah, I like that analogy you just made right there about Randy Orton. He's like a cooked sausage.
King of the analogies, baby. Remember that?
I like when Orton,
I made, Casey.
What did you say?
Casey, remember that pistachio analogy?
Oh yeah, that one real good.
Can you please tell that one again? I want to hear that one again.
I don't even remember it, but
no, but I like right out of the gates. Before they could even announce Jinder Mahal's name, Randy Orton just went out of the gates and started beating him down. I mean, that ain't nice, though. That ain't nice. You can't do that. That kind of like what a heel would do. That's like what a heel would do. So was Randy Orton a heel? Nah, he's a tweeter. But I thought this was decent. And, he took his rage out on the Singh brothers or the Bollywood boys. But like I said, I was completely.
But I've always been curious. Are they Ranjin Singh brothers? Like.
They could that possibly, but where is Ranjin Singh?
He's somewhere with Muhammad Hassan.
He's with the Great Khali.
True. Say.
He's with the Great Khali. No, but this was your average Randy Orton matches, and then and with a shocker at the end with Jinder Mahal winning. So
are you mad about Jinder Mahal winning? That's my question.
I'm in the middle. Like I'm happy.
Shut your mouth. I'm just kidding. Go.
Shut your mouth. I'm part of the. I'm a Smark and I'm part of the YWC. Okay, we're gonna get hate. We're gonna get so much dislikes because I'm pretty much taking shots at people now.
Do it. They deserve shots at them. Casey.
Well, let me talk to you about the real.
Okay, yeah. Talk to us about the Maharaja.
I wasn't going to talk about that yet, but
hey, go on it. I want to hear about the Maharaja.
Hold on, I gotta send a snap. Okay. Let me talk about the real heel in this match. Okay, Randall Keith Orton should have been immediately disqualified and stripped of the title after that vicious, completely unnecessary, and unacceptable attack before the match even started. And then later, he viciously attacks the Singh brothers, completely unprovoked, I might add. Which he
I don't even think they're in-ring competitors.
They are clearly managers. They are not even in the match, and he should have been disqualified and stripped right there. But it's okay because your new WWE champion, the Maharaja, Jinder Mahal. But the fans' reactions reminded me of a mix between the Miz girl and the streak ending reaction. Everyone was like either really pissed off or shocked or like what just happened. But I'm not even mad. I kind of want to. I just want to see like where they go with this. I'm curious storyline wise what they do with this.
Do you feel like there was a story behind this?
Not really. I mean, he got J&J Security, the Indian version, but like,
The Indian version of James.
I mean, let's be honest. The storyline was the Maharaja wins. I mean, that's all the story you need, dang on it.
yeah, we got a new champion, brand new.
I mean, let's quit acting like Randy Orton won boring AF.
He
like it was
pretty boring.
Like this might have been one of his worst runs. Period.
Watch him lose the title tomorrow night. On Tuesday. Watch
he can't lose until Tuesday. They don't come on until Tuesday. So
I said Tuesday. I corrected myself. I said Tuesday.
You didn't. But anyway,
I did though.
But anyway,
nah, bro.
That was your Backlash 2017 review. Where the Maharaja, I'm gonna be saying that for the rest of my life, won the WWE World Championship. It was a pretty good show. I liked it, but I'm just excited to see what Jinder's gonna do. Jinder finally getting this push. Sometimes you gotta take your push and you gotta run with it. Look what it did to EY. Without that one push, EY would be still sitting in TNA trying to be the Knockouts Tag Team Champions. I'm just saying. But come on. But
I mean, but he was pretty good as a Knockouts Tag Team Champion.
Pro, you're not wrong. But we'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for us. Give us a like. Follow us on Twitter at ICW_podcast. We'll see you on the next video, which will be 205 Live, unless there's a discussion. But we'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was, and still is, and will always be the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast. The only podcast that is always, and I mean always, an Instant Classic.